welcome back to another recipe video. I'm so excited to share with you today how to make homemade bread. This bread is delicious, it's healthy for you, and it's very simple to make. You only need 7 ingredients. You know, in the past, I used to go to the store to buy bread, and I started checking the ingredients, and I found out these breads that we buy at the store have a lot of preservatives and ingredients that I cannot even pronounce them. They're not healthy for you. So here is a better version. You'll find the recipe on the description of the video below. And if you have a bread machine, you can also use this recipe. Just make sure you cut it in half. So here we have 2 cups of water, 1 cup of oil, 10 heaping teaspoons of brown sugar, 4 teaspoons of yeast, and 2 heaping teaspoons of sea salt, 2 cups of brown flour, and 4 cups of white flour. Now the first step, we're gonna leave the flours for later, and we're gonna mix all the other ingredients. So we're going to start with the water. Now the oil, the brown sugar, the yeast, and our 2 heaping teaspoons of sea salt. Now what you want to do, you just want to make sure you mix that very well. Now that you mix this pretty well, we're gonna add our flours. Here's the brown flour and the white flour. And you want to mix this really good now. So here is how the dough looks like after you mix it really well. It's looking great. In our next step, I have an extra bowl of flour here. We're going to sprinkle a little bit on the counter so that the dough doesn't get stuck. And we're going to put the dough in here. Now, this is a little soft. That's why I like to have this extra bowl of flour, because then you can sprinkle a little bit, and now it's my favorite time. If you have kids, they love this. Just give them a little piece like that so that they can mess with it, and they can make their own little dough. So if you see that it's too soft, just keep adding more flour. The flour here in Brazil is very different than the one in the United States. So you have to just adapt to however kind of flour you have. And you want to knead it. If it starts getting stuck on the bottom, just lift it up and sprinkle more flour on it. So here is the consistency that we want. It's not sticking anymore in my hands, and that's what we want. And it's still soft, but not too soft like it was before. I just knead it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes max, and that's enough. And now we're going to put it back on the bowl where we mix all the ingredients, and we're gonna leave it to rest so that the dough can grow. So here is our bread. As you can see, it doubled its size, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So the next step now is to make the shape and bake it. Now you can make whatever shape you like. You can make buns or little balls. I'm gonna make the traditional loaf of bread. So we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of flour here again, and we're gonna pour it in here. And now you make your shape. If it's a little sticky, just put more flour on it so that you can make it easier, the shape. So what I usually do, I make it like that, and then I push it. I roll it and push it. Roll it and push it. Just like that. The dough is really soft, but that's perfect because that means this bread will be very fluffy. And this is our loaf of bread. It's ready to be baked. You want to bake it at 350 Fahrenheit for this size of bread for about 30 minutes. But that baking time will depend on the size of the loaf that you have. So So our bread is ready. It's been 30 minutes. Let's check it out. Oh, it looks so good. It's ready. It's so warm. I hope you guys would try this recipe at home. And feel free to change it to however you prefer. If you want to use less oil or different kinds of flours, however you prefer. And if you try this, make sure you post a picture or leave us a comment and let us know how you like it. God bless you guys.